Hello everyone, my name is Naomi. Welcome back to my channel. We're going to do a fun video today. And by fun, I mean this one could be mildly embarrassing for me. We're going to discuss what's in my bug out bag. And the reason I say that this could be mildly embarrassing is because even I don't know what's in my bug out bag anymore. I built it when I was the sporting goods department manager. I left Walmart a little over 5 years ago. And the last 2 years, I was the frozen foods department manager. Prior to that, I had been sporting goods and automotive for 4 years. So basically what it comes down to is that this bag was built anywhere between 7 to 11 years ago. Yeah, that's bad. And I haven't updated or done anything with it. I just stuck it in a closet and forgot about it. Not completely forgot about it, but anyway, I haven't done anything with it. So this will be fun to see what all I've put in here. And it could be bad. Because maybe, just maybe, I didn't build the greatest bug out bag. Now for starters, I'm only 5'2". So I did not get myself one of those big frame packs. My husband's backpack is bigger and it's a frame pack because he's over 6 feet tall. But mine, I just used a regular backpack. This was my backpack when I went to college. This was the last backpack that I had when I was in college, I think. Something like that. So basically, I didn't care if it was camouflage, or sometimes camouflage makes you more of a target. Because people be like, oh, that's a prepper. She's got a camouflage bag. So I thought, I'll just go with a regular backpack that I used for college. It's dark green, so it's not going to like stand out and be bright or weird or anything. But let's see what I put in this sucker. Now, I'm going to try to adjust myself just a little bit here. There's a lot of pockets on this thing. First pocket. I mean, that's good. Should always have a knife in your bug out bag. So we'll just put that back. See if there's anything in these little pockets. Nope. And in these pockets, I have got camping matches. That's good. Disposable poncho. What else do I got in here? We're just going to look in the little pockets and put everything back, and then we'll pull everything out of the big pockets. This is water purification tablets. I mean, that's probably pretty good. Those should be in there. Oh, they just fell out of the package. Okay, I've got 2 of these little emergency blankets. The little Mylar blankets. Not bad. Tea bags. Those I need to throw away. God only knows how old those are. So we're going to toss that off to the side. And like I said, emergency poncho. So far, so good. Nothing embarrassing or weird. Nothing that shouldn't be in there. Oh, there's small side pockets too. So let's just see what's in the small side pockets. This is a pair of wool socks. Yeah, that's a good thing to have in a bug out bag. That's not half bad. Let's look at the small pocket on the other side. Nothing. I got nothing in that one. Okay, so now let's hit the main parts of this backpack. The big pockets. First thing I come across is one of these Sawyer mini water filters. That's good. Should have a water filter. I wonder if these expire and if I should have updated this. It doesn't say. There's no expiration date. So I don't know. That's probably still fine. Poncho. Camouflage poncho. So I have the little disposable one, but I also have a sturdier camouflage one from the hunting section. Let's see. We're just going to set this off to the side. I've got some Backpackers Pantry meals. because these don't expire for like a really long time. So I like to put these in here. This one expires, actually, oops. This one expired in 2021. Colorado omelet. So that needs to get chucked. And actually this one did too. This is pad thai. And this one also in 2021. And this one is Louisiana red beans and rice. So I should have updated my Backpackers Pantry stuff. That should have been updated. A little embarrassing on that. Ooh. There's another thing in another emergency blanket. Let's just move that to the pouch with the other emergency blankets. Never know when you need those. And next, I got some weapons. Oh, buck knife. Very nice. Very, very nice. I like that one. We're going to put that off to the side. This is a set of SOG throwing knives. Throwing knives are very handy. SOG tomahawk. This is not stained, snapped, but that's fine. So that's good. Aha! I knew I had one of these. This is a SOG spirit knife. That's a dog hair. This thing is awesome because you screw the handle off and then you can screw that onto like the handle of a broom and you have a spear. So it's a knife and it's a spear. That's a fun one. I love this one. This is one of my favorites. So of course I stuck it in my bug out bag and forgot about it for years on end. And this is an emergency sleeping bag. There's something else down in here. Oh, this is bear mace. Bear mace, yeah. Good stuff. Probably expired a long time ago. It could still be good though. You just never know. Oh yeah, expired in 2016. Hang on to it for now. Okay, so that's what's in that big pocket. Now we're gonna look in the other big pocket. I got some beef stew, and this is good until 2048. So this is good. This is gonna go back in. Next. Now, since I was the sporting goods department manager, I knew when stuff went on clearance. So I've got stuff like camouflage. These are camouflage pants in a lady's extra large. I think I need a 2X now, but I'm working on losing weight, so the 1X is probably fine. I'll just hang on to it. So, pair of cargo pants. Oh, and sweatpants. Camouflage sweatpants. Paracord. Rope. Heavy duty paracord. More paracord. Boy, did I like the paracord back then. Another pair of wool socks. And what is this? Ah, this is a mossy oak tank top. And this is a t-shirt, a v-neck t-shirt. So actually, my bug out bag, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Definitely needs to be updated. Definitely need to replace some of the freeze-dried food. But camouflage clothing, that's great. It's good to have a change of clothing. I'm just going to stuff all this back in here, all my different paracords. My beef stew can just go in the other pocket since I'm removing some of the other stuff. Let's get my tomahawk in there, my bear mace, my sleeping bag, my throwing knives, my spear knife, my buck knife, and my beef stew. I will say that I do see it as a little bit of a problem that there's no water bottle. I don't know how I built, oops, and my water filter. I don't know how I built a bug out bag and didn't bother to put a water bottle in it. That just seems not right. So I am going to update this bag and I'm going to make it better. Oops, it just hit my camera stand. So I'm going to update that bag. I'm going to add a water bottle, and honestly, that's probably all I'm going to do. Well, maybe I'll add some more freeze-dried stuff because I'm going to throw away the expired stuff. Now, here's the weird thing. When I built bug out bags, I bought more supplies than what I needed. So I have a second backpack that is like filled with excess bug out bag building stuff. And this bag, actually, this is just one of my fun backpacks. So this one has some stuff in here because I was using it when ooh, chapstick. Oh, I don't have chapstick in my bug out bag. Or handkerchiefs or bandanas or whatever. So I need to do that too. But I got some scrunchies in here. But this was one of my regular fun backpacks because I don't want a bright purple bug out bag. But I needed a place to store the excess bug out bag supplies because I did get carried away. And I bought a lot of stuff. Like, stuff would get marked down at the end of season. Like, I would just buy stuff. Oh. What is this? A pouch with handkerchiefs. A manicure kit. A notepad and pen. You have to pull the pen out to open up the notepad. Like I said, this was one of my fun backpacks. So there's just some regular supplies in the front two pockets. So the main supplies are in the two big pouches. A survival blanket. Maybe that should be in my bug out bag. Paracord bracelets. I don't need those in my regular bug out bag because I have all that paracord. A SOG knife. Ooh, I love this one. That's a good knife. What else is in here? Ooh, Buck Special. I think this is the Buck Special that was my dad's. And a couple of bandanas. So this just basically has some extra knives, some paracord in this pocket. And then I think the rest of the supply, yeah, there's a whole bunch of these, another water filter, another sleeping bag. Hold up. Let's get all that food out of the way. Oh yeah, there's a ton of food in here. Another Sawyer mini water. Floor wipes. These are those little towels that are like dehydrated towels where you add water and then you can unfold it and you could use it as a wipe. I've got them in two different sizes. It looks like a tablet. It's called a Whizzy wipe. Okay. Expired Backpacker's Pantry. Expired Backpacker's Pantry. Expired Backpacker's Pantry. Okay, 2047. This can go back in. 2048. Beef stew. That can go back in. And the sleeping bag can go back in. So basically, I have some just some extra supplies in this bag. So if we were bugging out and had time, I would grab, when we grab my husband's bag and my bag, and my son has a bag too, but he unpacked it. So he may or may not have a bug out bag, but I would grab both bags plus my husband's bug out bag if we had to bug out. And the reason that I built bug out bags is literally just because I do live in a city. I don't live in the country. And I foresee that there could at some point be situations where we did have to flee. There's a lot of weird stuff going on in our country and in the world, and our government keeps poking the freaking bear. They keep poking at Russia, and they need to just leave well enough alone with our funding of wars in other countries and stuff. So I can foresee that there could be problems, and this is why I have bug out bags. I have long time been into prepping after a fashion. Now, I have stopped because I could get carried away, but then I would be spending money on preps instead of saving money for moving out of the city, because having bug out bags and a bug out location is all well and good, but I would rather set myself up to be self-sustaining, to be able to survive without the system, survive outside the system, a lot like the Amish do. Like, they grow their own food. They have small communities where they basically work together. Some of them have different skills, and they can trade services and skills based on what they all, like, maybe somebody has a lot of chickens and another person has cows, and you can trade milk and eggs, and there's a lot of different ways that the Amish as a community survive very well without needing the outside world. And it's not like they completely don't need the outside world, because they do. You will see them go to a regular grocery store, there are some things that they will buy from the outside world, but for the most part, they're fairly self-sustaining, and that's what I would actually like to do. That's where I would like to go. So that is why I stopped focusing so heavily on my bug out bags and my prepping, because right now I would like to focus on doing what I need to do to get us out of the city. Now, I will say it is great being close to everything. It is great that we don't put a lot of wear and tear on our vehicles. There's a lot of things that are cheaper because we do live in the city, but I do think it's important that we have space for gardens and have chickens and ducks or sheep or whatever it is that you want to have. Those who can take care of themselves are harder to control and manipulate. So it is always good to be self-sustaining. So thank you for watching my video. My bug out bag wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It was a little lacking, which is maybe kind of a little bit embarrassing, but not really. Not really. I haven't looked at it in so many years that I'm not surprised it was lacking. I'm not sure if I even finished doing what I wanted with it before I stopped. But I will make a few changes to the bag, and honestly, for me, I think it would be better to have what's called a get home bag in my vehicle as opposed to a bug out bag, because if you do have to flee your home and just grab things quick, I do believe that to a certain extent people do have time to quick and throw a bunch of stuff in their bag. And I mean, things like pots and pans for cooking or whatever it is you need. So I don't think everyone's going to face this. You have to flee for your life and all you've got time to do is just grab this bug out bag and go. It is not bad to have that just in case, but at the same time, I don't know that everyone is going to have to worry about that. And I might not have to worry about that. So it's not really top of my list. It's It's kind of one of those things that's like on the back burner. Yeah, I have these bags. I built them, so I have something if I need it, but I don't know that I'll ever need to use it. I hope I don't have to, and I hope everyone who has bug out bags doesn't ever have to use it. But thank you for watching my video, and I will talk to you guys next weekend when I make another one. Have a good week.